Ahoy there, ye merry builders and fellow whimsical beings. Your friendly neighbourhood Majisto the Wizard here, and today we're venturing far beyond the castle walls, into the stormy seas to visit the Pirates Pub. Now, as some of you may know by now, mostly from Instagram, I've been honoured to collaborate with Pantasy officials that sent me this magnificent set to review, and I must say, this pub could tempt even the most disciplined wizard to trade his potion for a pint or a bottle of rum. Before we dive into the design, let me tell you, Pantasy didn't just throw the set into a sack and hope for the best. The box arrived cocooned in layers of bubble wrap, worthy of a dragon's egg being sent to a different realm. A collector's dream really, if you ask me, and I am one. The instruction manuals are printed on thick, high-quality paper and are super easy to follow. There are 2 booklets included in the set, of similar thickness, so you can plan your building time a little bit better. It is worth mentioning that the box is printed with a matte and gloss finish to really shine and give away that premium look. Now, let's talk about the building experience, because oh, what a delight this was. No repetitive steps, no endless brick stacking that makes you question your life choices, just pure, joyous building. I even found myself checking the bags once or twice, convinced I maybe skipped some steps, because the building flowed that smoothly through 2 booklets and 14 sets of bags. And let me just assure you, that is plenty of fun. But you may say, Majisto, enough faffing about, what about the bricks? Well, let me tell you, I was pleasantly bewitched. Pantasy's brick quality is top notch. Sturdy, crisp, and that satisfying click when you connect them, music to any builder's ears, especially the old wizard ones. The whole structure holds together firmly, which is impressive given its size. It really is a beast. You could almost imagine it surviving a sea storm, although I would recommend testing that theory in a bath or maybe in your garden at least. Definitely not in open waters, because you know, pirates and all that. Now, let's finally step into the Pirates Pub itself. But do watch your head, some of the beams are lower than a dwarf's patience. Starting from the bottom, on the ground floor, we've got a crane for hauling goods in and out of the pub. I would imagine it's perfect for when the crew arrives laden with barrels of rum or the occasional questionable import, quote unquote. There's also a skull just above the entrance and above the sign, just to remind you that unpaid tabs might have consequences. The side wall opens up to reveal the pub interior, complete with tables and seats ready for the hearty pirate feast. And by feast I mean fish. It's always fish. It's pirates. Moving up to the first floor, we find a fully equipped kitchen bustling with detail. Pots, pans, and enough good food to feed an entire garrison. Or at least one hungry wizard. Why are you thinking about me? Why are you looking at me? Stop it. Anyway, there are finely seasoned meats and hams, fresh fruit and veg, and a couple of big barrels of undisclosed liquid. Now the opposite side reveals an open bar built into what looks like the front of a ship. We'll get back to that one. I must say, serving rum from a ship that's part of a pub? Now that is some well-seasoned design. Get it? Seasoned? Seasoned? Well, the octopus gets it. The top floor though, that's where the real treasure lies. Quite literally as well. There's a treasure chest brimming with gold and jewels, coins scattered about like confetti after a successful raid. A lavish bed, fit for a captain, not one of those mattress on a frame situations we've all had at the start of our adventures. No. This is definitely a premium chamber. As you can see, we've also got a desk, a chandelier built from a ship's helm, and a telescope for spotting trouble. Or perhaps the next delivery of rum, which is definitely more accurate. And speaking of design flair, I must mention the 2 skulls that tie the whole aesthetic together. Both wonderfully executed. Because who would have ever thought about using croissants as eyebrows? And I do apologize for butchering that pronunciation, by the way. But let's start with the grey skull. It looms ominously over a barred window, as if guarding some dark secret within. Meanwhile, the white skull above the entrance greets visitors with a mean look and bones crossed underneath it, setting the tone before you even step inside the building. Together, they create the perfect balance of menace and mischief. It's practically a pirate's version of Welcome Home. And then, of course, the absolute gem of this set, the thing that actually caught my eye first before even getting this set sent over by Pantasy. The bottle of spilling rum. A design so charming it deserved its own toast. Ideally with rum, as you can imagine. When I first saw this build, I thought it looked a little out of place, maybe a little bit goofy, like a wizard at a tavern quiz night, maybe? But once assembled, it fits perfectly. The transparent yellow bricks give it that just poured look. It also uses a few bricks that are unique for Pantasy. Gotta mention those here as well. Last but not least, however, my least favorite part of the build, is the figures. These guys do not have flexible legs. However, they do come with a second pair, so you can still pose them either standing or sitting. They do look quite interesting with the design being nicely detailed and executed. They can also hold accessories, such as many of the bottles scattered around the pub, cups, food, or even a saber, if things get a little bit too heated on the pub floor, which, let's face it, is expected with rum-infused pirates. Now, in summary, the Pantasy Pirates Pub is a fantastic set. Why? A couple of simple answers. It's affordable, brilliantly designed, and brimming with personality. It's packed with creativity, features, and just the right amount of swashbuckling charm. And here's a bonus. There's only one sticker in the entire build. You heard me right, just one sticker, and that's on the bottle. And it's quite good quality as well. Everything else is beautifully printed, which is an absolute delight. Even the sail is made from a durable plastic-like paper, giving it durability but also that authentic ship feel without the dreaded fray of fabric over time, which we all experience, let's face it. So whether you are a pirate at heart, a castle dweller on holiday, like I was, or a wizard looking to diversify your portfolio of taverns, which I wanted, this set will stun your guests on display. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to enchant my own mug of rum, responsibly, of course. Remember, a wizard should never drink and levitate. It never ends well, trust me. And just before you go, make sure to like, subscribe and ring that enchanted bell, or you will have to pay tonight's tab at the Pirates Pub. Feel free to also visit my Instagram profile where you will find all my whimsical mocks. Until next time, traveller, and remember, build with Majisto.